crimes rarely happen in isolation. They're born from fractured families, violent homes, and dangerous friends. Manchester was known for less crime, but on a quiet Friday night, Oldham Street was about to see something darker. At exactly 8 p.m, two gunshots shattered the calm. They came from inside a small pub, the Oak Bar. Just minutes earlier, two teenage boys had walked in. One of them was Philip. Everyone knew him. He was tied to a radical gang called the Arms. He was weird, always having a knife in his pocket and a reputation for using it. But that night, he wasn't alone. He was in company of another young lad. The boys ordered whiskey. The bartender hesitated. He thought they looked too young to be there. When he asked for ID, Philip's friend snapped. In a flash, a bottle shattered in his hand and the jagged glass plunged deep into the bartender's arm. The victim's name was Assad, a Syrian student, working nights to pay his way through university. Blood gushed from his hand as customers screamed and ran for the door. Assad collapsed. The attackers fled. It wasn't the first time. The gang known as the Arms had made trouble. But this time was different. The boy who stabbed Assad was a stranger. Philip, though, was impossible to miss, but his companion was unknown. Police arrived within minutes. Detective Derek, a veteran of Manchester streets, stepped inside the pub. No CCTV footage was recorded. The manager said it has been broken for a week. No witnesses were willing to stay or say anything. Outside, he stopped a hooded man lingering near the alley. He spoke quietly as Derek took notes. The man's hand was shaky. Perhaps an addict, he thought. As paramedics wheeled Assad away, Derek promised him justice. But deep down, Derek knew it wouldn't be easy. By 8:45 p.m, the night took a darker tone. Derek's phone buzzed. Another attack at the Oak Bar. Two teenagers on a motorbike had opened fire. One man dead. When Derek arrived, the body was already bagged. He unzipped it and froze. It was the same hooded man he'd spoken to earlier. No ID, just drugs stuffed in his pocket. His partner, Linda, watched him closely. "You think it's connected?" she asked. "Maybe," Derek muttered. "But gangs here don't use guns. This doesn't fit." And then, in the corner of his eye, Derek saw a scooter vanish into the night. Two teenage figures rode away. He recognized one instantly. Philip, he whispered, the son of a respectable family, and the face of Manchester's darkness. Seconds later, they were gone. But the hunt had only just begun. Derek forced a thin smile. The chief would want to know what was happening. His phone rang again. He reached for it, spinning, gun half drawn. Startled by a sound, Linda noticed the fear in his eyes. She knew they were up against something bigger than a street gang. Derek raised the phone to his ear. "Hello." A deafening bang cut through the alley. Something heavy slammed down. And then silence.